Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Department 210 and you're watching Heart to 10 where we talk about life topics that'll hopefully get your life to 10. That never gets old. Today I have here with me John and Nick and we're going to be talking about how to stay motivated. So let's get started. So, staying motivated. I know this is a hard one for me as well because I do tend to get lazy really quickly. But hey, it's
human
really
nature.
Yes, it's human nature to get lazy. So how do you guys stay motivated? Personally,
I try to stay motivated by setting small goals in my daily routine or in my everyday. I don't do this anymore, but making your bed is a very good.
That's a very important one. Yeah.
To do, because once you make your bed. That's like one big thing that you're finished, right? That's one big step in your
it's a checklist.
Beginning of the day. Yeah. And then when you go home at the end of the day, your bed's already made.
Yeah. I feel like motivation for me anyways is a lot like a rock. You know, it's there. So you got to get it rolling. And once you get momentum, motivation's like, oh, okay, I can do it. And that's why for me, making your bed is super important, which I fail to do a lot. But I also have a checklist. I have a to-do list where I put a bunch of like small little tasks that are day to day that I could just cross off. You know, like make yourself an apple cider vinegar drink. And that seems like it wouldn't really motivate you, but once you like cross it off your to-do list, you're like, oh, I did something today. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I think having like little rituals is nice. Like, you know, you can when you do them enough, it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
And for like my lifestyle, like I tend to like grind until like I'm not motivated. I was
actually gonna ask you because you're like that. I was like, dude, you stay motivated so well.
Like I stick to one thing. So for me, like the biggest thing is actually like taking a step back and probably like try to change. Like I try to change my view on things a lot, and that helps kind of keep things fresh and kind of new for me. So you know, I'm constantly switching between different things.
So that's a good way to stay motivated too. If a lot of you guys get bored of things, I know that motivation can disappear when you lose passion or interest in something. Yeah. So seeing things from a different point of view is a good thing.
Or if things gets too hard, you might lose motivation.
Motivation, yeah.
But I think a lot of that is, you know, mind over matter. Yeah. You just gotta persevere and push through it, you know.
Well, I mean, you were in the military. Do you mind talking about your experience with that motivation?
Well, yeah, you know, every day at boot camp, or even just after boot camp when you're training, it's a lot of mundane, boring stuff. But there are times where exciting things will happen. You go to the range and shoot, but it's getting through those mundane time. Just keeping yourself and your comrades motivated, and you know, small things.
Oh, that's actually a really great thing. But I'll talk about that afterwards. Yeah. What did you say?
Small things, just, you know, giving them, hey, good job on cleaning the bathroom, whatever. Something small. You know, giving encouragement to other people will definitely help them stay motivated. So I'm not saying that you should find people to encourage you, but you should do that to yourself. Encourage yourself.
Yeah.
Once you've done something, you're like, hey, good job, man. You did great. Thanks.
I see him doing that at home.
Yeah.
No, but what I was going to say and add on to that is, I didn't even think about it, but that's an amazing idea. To have people around you that are willing to motivate you. Yeah. So a good thing about staying motivated, or a good way to continue staying motivated, is to have people around you, like these guys, that push you to continue working. Because when you do a mundane task, like he was saying, and you're just done with it, you feel relieved. And you're like, great, I did that, and you feel nice, and they'll motivate you to go forward. But with some people, that's not the case. Yeah. In which case, if you're that type of person, it's important to have people around you. Yeah. Like when this guy finishes a photo project, I'm like, hey, good job, dude, you finished a photo project.
And it makes me happy, so I want to keep going and keep doing more.
Yeah, and that's so important to have people around you who will motivate you, who will push you forward, and also, on the flip end, do that for other people, because also you wanna continue this cycle of motivations. Just be like, let's all continue working hard together. So
and sometimes like just an invitation is like more than enough for like some people. It's like the fact that they're just being included is enough drive for them to keep going.
That's true.
Yeah, that's an important thing too. With motivation, for me personally, I lose motivation very quickly because I find a bad balance of reward and motivation. So I'll do a little task and I'll reward myself hugely, and then I'll get carried away from that. So I think an important thing to think about, this is for me as well, this is a reminder of myself, is managing your rewards and your daily tasks. So if your daily task is going to the gym and working out, don't reward yourself every day with Korean barbecue, because at that point then you're also making yourself more sluggish. Like if you do 10 minutes of work, don't do an hour of video games. Obviously, if it's hard for you, start small. Like do 10 minutes of working out and then reward yourself with maybe 5 minutes of video games. But it should never be like too excessive with those kind of things.
Right. I also think setting goals is a really good thing. Like, you know, when you don't have goals, you don't know what to do with yourself. Yeah. You don't know like what's the next step, what you gotta do next. So you lose motivation. That and your whole momentum is just kind of stopped. Yeah. So you gotta like reignite it somehow.
Yeah. I think on top of that, keeping yourself accountable for your goals and your actions. You know, not everybody has good friends around them to encourage them. But if you're by yourself, it's very important that you're able to ignite that fire by yourself. You know,
and on a side end of that, also motivation helps if you let other people ignite your fire. So don't be so stubborn as to always just think of yourselves to be the end all be all. You know, if someone else tells you like, hey, let's go do something, let them motivate you.
Yeah, try it.
Let yourself be motivated. Be open to things. And again, it's just such a good idea to be self-motivated too. Yeah. But also know that it's okay to let other people motivate you sometimes when you're feeling not as motivated. That was a lot of great advice, guys. Like honestly, from both of you guys.
Thank you.
Way too much experience.
No, I was like, actually, I wouldn't have touched on that, but that was great. But is there anything else you want to add on to it?
Or you can go to boot camp, you know? I'm just kidding.
Join the military. That'll give you a lot of motivation.
Uncle Sam wants you know.
But yeah, so I think just to recap, motivation, learn to self-motivate, set goals, small goals, set rewards, manage your rewards, also know where you're going so that way you don't get lost on your way to your goal, and so you don't run into a dead end and let your motivation hang loose. On top of that, let other people motivate you and motivate other people as well. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we kind of got it covered for the most part.
Sweet. So thanks for joining us, guys. And if you guys want to find out where they are on the internet, check out the link below. I'll be plugging them down there somewhere. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys next week. That is 210 out. That's fun. That really is fun to do.